like Bellino and Staubach. The United States Naval Academy in Annapolis and home to the Midshipmen of Navy. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Navy Midshipmen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Florida Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Mids offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
Sends it back in motion. Give to the big fullback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Horvath. Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Navy will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So Florida Atlantic's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Henry. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down, because now you know I got to pass the football, I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
A strike downfield. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. They'll run it from the gun. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Gibson. The short hands, it's Smith. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. They'll run for it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Owls.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Back to throw, it's Horvath. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going, looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
Wide open downfield. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
I love the start for this quarterback on 3rd down. 3rd down, obviously money down. Got to have success. But to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The brigade celebrating another 1st down, and that's really the way Navy's always done it. You can even think back to the great Napoleon McCallum, who ran through defenses at will.
Simple, but so disciplined, right? Like running the option year after year, you got to have discipline. Not surprising, Navy is always good at it because so many young men with such discipline, they can run a system and really just continue to methodically move the ball down the field.
A give to the big fullback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And the fullbacks are just the big, burly, strong suckers. They got bloody knuckles, tape all over the place, and they're just lowering their shoulder, trying to hit you, trying to get positive yards, and it's exactly what he does on that play.
Turning on the Jets. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
3rd down and 2. You know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big 1st down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
Got the back over the middle. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Navy! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. He's heading up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jars loose by the hit.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. There he goes. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Navy offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Toss sweep right. They were trying to hit the corner on that loss, but the defense refused to lose contain. The midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's Horvat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Navy will have to punt it away.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window.
There he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming.
And he takes it in for the score. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Navy now facing third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Wide open spaces. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to the well. It's a seam wide open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Back to pass, it's Horvat. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. On the option. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Splits the uprights. It's good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. FIU is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over UTEP. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Dropping back, it's Gibson. Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the middle, it's Platt. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Messer. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. With the catch, it's Platt. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And this one splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. Gets it out quickly. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Hutchinson. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hutchison. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the grab. That should be the final play of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Annapolis.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
Makes a grab on the shot. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is humming.
Dropping back, it's Gibson. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. This one's complete. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
He'll be down. The 4-yard line after that terrific run. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Wants to go up top. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Owls. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Now on the option. Got the first down and still on his feet. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get...
Gashing the knee on the right. Busts through behind his pad. Touchdown, midshipman. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Scanning the field, it's Gibson. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And here comes the Navy offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the fullback. Nice move there. He's loose. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy!
First and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can't. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. FIU is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. They're trailing by just 4 to UTEP. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Off play action on first down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Gibson. Got his man quickly. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking for a crease. It's Terrell. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The offense changing the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
And the Owls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. The Owls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down here, probably expecting the offense to throw it with a little bit more room to work with.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Horvat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Give to the fullback. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats, and he's shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Going to sling it on second down. Finds the tight end. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jess.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Messer. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's second and long. He wants to change this route. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this third and long from the 20. Back to throw, it's Gibson. Unloads to the right. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And Navy will go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. It's complete to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The midshipmen could get really aggressive here on second and short. They'll send the back in motion. He breaks a tackle. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The midshipmen come to the line facing third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Now on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Back to pass on second down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Navy quick to the line. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That's caught. It's Chapman. Oh, a lot of space. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's Horvat. It's complete on the right side. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Flips it out to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll try the run. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Caught in the backfield. It's Messer. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Snap it to the back. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Makes a man miss. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. On the option. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Looking for a man. It's Horvath. Right on the money. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Navy now facing 3rd and short. Quarterback will keep it. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Makes the grab on the left. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the...
A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort for